You are listening to the Path of Presence podcast, where we integrate head and heart with mindful alignment of branding, business, and social presence with Evelyn Foreman. Free resources are available on our website at pathofpresence.com. Join us on an awakening journey to flourish online, to build a sustainable lifestyle business, to market your program or service, to create intentional community, and to receive inspiration, information, and ideas on how to balance the entrepreneurial journey. Together, let's move forward as the light we've come to be, integrated, heart-centered, spirit-guided, and vision-led. And now your host, Evelyn Foreman. Well, hello everyone. Today we'll be talking about the impact of social media in the buyer's journey and how it has the power to empower the buyer in every stage. In our last episode, we talked about the 3 consecutive steps involved in the buyer's journey: awareness, consideration, and decision, and what goes on for the buyer as they take the journey of these 3 steps. So we're talking about the norm of business today being one that is about attraction marketing rather than push marketing. On this episode today, we'll answer the following 3 questions. Number 1, what is attraction marketing? 2, what role does social media play? And 3, how does this affect the buyer's journey? Now, about attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is simply the sharing of information that you know. You know, those facts that you've put in snippets on your VC or resume, attraction marketing is a demonstration of those bullet points. As the expert in your field, you are to share your expertise with the world. We might think of this as a portfolio or a repertoire of sorts. In today's digital world, we call this plain old content. Your core content is a reflection of your expertise, and you practice attraction marketing by simply sharing this content. The medium you would want to use can vary. You have many options, which includes emails, blogs, videos, audio, ebooks, interviews, appearances, and so on and so forth. By simply putting out to the world your perspective, by teaching it in bite-sized snippets and sharing your knowledge, training, education, and experience, you are establishing yourself as an expert, and those whom your message resonates will become your followers. They'll automatically, very organically come into your tribe. We have evolved as a society to no longer push to sell a product, but to build rapport and relationships with our potential tribe. In this day and age, with real-time delivery of postings, videos, and news, we have never seen such amazing opportunity to embody what we've come to be, to empower ourselves and others, to be seen, to be heard, and to be known. People will know your energy before they know who you are. The idea of attraction marketing is so that those who recognize you, those who see you, those who know you, will love you. And because you can only be yourself, because those who know you love you, this is the time. This is the right and perfect time to step up, to be known in community, and share your heart with the world. When people trust your energy, when they know your intent, they can begin to trust you and come into relationship with you. And not simply by your product, be it a book, a coaching program, a class, a retreat, etc., or whatever it is that you have to sell. They're looking beyond your products and they're actually connecting with who you really are. Okay, so how does social media fit into all of this? Think of social media as your outreach department that, if planned right, will mirror your energy and foster goodwill to your audience. Social media has tremendous power. It has power, it has reach to help you become visible, not simply to those who know you, who have, quote, friended you in your network, but to those friends of friends, growing the possibility of your exposure exponentially. Social media requires of you 3 things. 1, consistency. 2, a plan. And 3, engagement. The most important thing about social media is to post consistently. Why is this important? Well, the more consistent you are at your posting schedule, the harder their algorithms will work to create visibility for you. This is the network's way of regarding those who share content, be it core content, what you know, or marketing content through the means of social media. The more consistent you are at showing up, the higher your engagement, and the more people participate on your postings, the more you'll be recognized. Social media algorithms are coded to recognize that engagement is relevancy, which favors community building, and your post will be seen more often. It'll be more visible than those who choose to post every so often inconsistently. Now, the light bulb in my head went off as I learned this idea. I chuckled a little when I really got this concept. Consistency on social media is rewarded the same way in real life. If you show up, 80% of the work is done because you are committing to doing something, whatever that something is, and the universe responds in kind. If constant posting sounds exhausting to you, let me affirm with you, yes. Who wants to stress out about what to post every day, twice a day? This is why exhaustion is a good segue to point number 2 of what social media requires, and that is a plan. I'm all about efficiency and effectiveness, working smarter, not harder. I think that when I went to gather my gifts and talents before I dropped through the veil, I must have really wanted to experience efficiency in life. I seem to function at my best when I can streamline what I'm doing and not fuss around too much. I'm not one to have a strict plan, but I do love making general overall plans. Calendars are a great bird's eye view for me. They provide for me a roadmap of where I'm going so that I can get there efficiently. When this episode is over, please download a done-for-you social media calendar that I've already completed. Take planning what to post on your social media accounts in your own hands. The third item that is required for a successful social media campaign is engagement. Engagement is another word for participation in your own conversation. Engagement is important for so many reasons. The outer reason is to get your post ranked and visible, because the more you engage, the more you participate with your audience, the more relevant your posting becomes, the more relevant your profile becomes. Not only will your post show up on your friends' feeds, but when others engage in your post, you'll be shown to friends of friends, which can, like I said before, exponentially increase your organic reach. Even more important than the outer reason for engagement is common sense. When someone responds to your posting, it's a beginning of a relationship. You're building a relationship and a dialogue with this person. They're talking to you. And when someone talks to you in real life, offline, off the internet, don't we naturally respond back? It's amazing to me when I see postings that have comments but no reply from the originator of the posting. If you take nothing away from today's podcast, but to really get this, know that certain social norms online is the same as they are offline. That is, when someone says hello, respond back. Say hello back. When someone asks you a question, reply. Please reply back and do not ignore them. Nothing builds relationship than courtesy and sincerity. And it takes a lot of repair to a potential relationship if you continue to ignore people who are talking to you. They simply will stop talking to you, right? If someone shares something you've posted, say thank you. And then, as a courtesy, share something they've posted that is genuinely interesting to you in return. Here's my motto for the day. Do not set it and forget it. Set it and build. Set it and build. That's the motto for the day. Okay, so finally, we've reached point number 3. How does social media and attraction marketing affect the buyer's journey? Where does it all fall into place? Well, let's step back. The first step of the buyer's journey, if you recall, is awareness. This is where they meet you. This is where they see you, perhaps for the first time. Now, offline, for those who are old school, this involves mouth-to-mouth advertising, word-of-mouth marketing, radio, TV, perhaps print ads, postcards, business cards, traditional networking, etc. You are letting others know that you are around. In the first stage of the buyer's journey, you're letting others know that you are around, that you are alive, and that you exist. See me, please. I'm here. I'm here is what you would be saying. Okay, so how would you let others know that you're in business? Here are some of the means to get out there and get visible. To tell others that you exist in the digital world, here are some options. Posting on your social channels, strategically placing online ads, writing and distributing press releases, pay-per-click ads, digital billboards, and email campaigns. You want to be present where people can find you. Search engines, blogs, third-party sites, review sites, and of course, social media ads, just to name a few. Wherever you may be found is research for your audience for stage 2 of the buyer's process, consideration. Whatever they can find about you is part of their experience of getting to know you, even without talking to you. Your audience will get a sense of who you are and what you're about. And that is partially why it is really important for you to reply to any and all posts that come through your social media accounts. So, I'll repeat for you that you want to be present where people can find you. Search engines, blogs, third-party sites, review sites, and social media ads. And to this list, I also want to add SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. Use keywords that you want to be found for. You'll want to use keywords on your sites, on all your content, including any photos or graphics you post, so that when people do their search, your content, your graphics, and information appears easily. Finally, when buyers are ready to purchase, when they reach step 3 of the buyer's cycle, they'll remember you, and not simply by your product or service, but by the energy of who you are, your branding, your service, your story, your company, and what you stand for. People want to buy from those they know, love, and trust. And when they are ready to purchase, when they are at stage 3, we want to make sure the purchase experience is as pleasant as possible for them, assuring that our website and checkout carts work, that they're all mobile optimized. And I'm sure that you know that over 70% of all digital users are using their mobile devices for online purchases, which is amazing. So I hope today's episode was enlightening and fun for you as we've talked about what attraction marketing is, the role that social media plays in attraction marketing and the buyer's process. I know this is a lot of information, and our aim is to inspire and uplift you, adding balance and focus, clarity to your personal as well as professional ambitions, all the while helping you stay awake through the process and more. Feel free to listen to this podcast again and again. And please, if you have any questions or requests for the show, please shoot an email over to light, L-I-G-H-T, at pathofpresence.com. And presence is spelled P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E. Download the freebies I mentioned in this episode. And if this information has served you in a small way, please rate it, rank it, like it, share it. Use it as practice for a new way of being until liking, sharing, and rankings on your social media channels become second nature. Thanks so much for listening again, and we'll see you soon.